welcome to the channel of Team Chaos. Well, I'm very happy to inform you that Team Chaos has been growing recently. We are now a team of 10 Clash of Clans specialists, and we are so happy to have our new team members in. We believe very much that they will be a super addition to our team. We bring in some new skills, we bring in some new attack strategies, we bring in new knowledge, and we are sure that we will become even stronger than before. And you know what? In today's war, we had a war today in the Global Clash Cup. It was week 3 and we played the team Hello for Now. We had 2 of our new members in that war, and we already saw very strong attacks, and we see here that we won 14-11, and we had an incredible destruction of 97.8. We would like to show you all 5 attacks of this war against Hello for Now. We will go in with maybe we can show quickly the war events. We see here that XP went in as first attacker with a very strong 89%, and then Theo, one of our new team members, went in with a 3-star. Sotos GR, also a new team member, went in 3rd. Rexjack went in 4th, and Erebos went in 5th. And we will see first attack by XP. And XP went in with a hybrid supported with a blimp, and we see here that the blimp comes in at that compartment with a single at 3, and he's also gonna rage that blimp, and the reason is very simple. There's lots of defenses around that compartment, and as we know, the Yeti mines, they like to attack defenses. They are stronger actually against defenses than other buildings. So with that rage, we have a very nice path created, lots of buildings taken out, and we see here the super wall breaker coming in, and that was on purpose like this, because the super wall breaker explodes when it gets destroyed, and what XP wanted to do here is he wanted to make that opening bigger so that the queen steps in as she does. And then we see something that is widely used these days. Out of the clan castle we have super minions coming out, and those super minions, they can be very dangerous for your queen charge. This is why XP is freezing them, because otherwise his queen would be gone. And you can also play it the other way around. You can freeze the headhunters and use the poison for the minions. And what's happening here is that he's opening up the core of the base at X-bow, and parallel he's starting his hybrid. Hybrid will go into the town hall, king is creating a path or a funnel, and then the queen steps down, which is really a pity. He had created such a nice opening for her to go towards the X-bow, take out this X-bow, take out all these defenses, the eagle. Unfortunately, she did not go this way, and then eagle is hitting now the hybrid, and soon also those X-bows, as we see here, they're hitting the hybrid. The hawks are gone, and the miners will be gone soon as well. We see that such small detail can really do the difference. And we saw here also we had a tornado and a bomb tower. The scatter was hitting all at the same time, which also caused then the miners to go down. And with a back end of a king and a royal champion, it was not possible anymore to get those 3 stars. Very strong plan, very nicely played. Unfortunately, that queen did not walk as she should. Yeah, we can do fast forward. It will go up to 89%. Very good start by Team Chaos. Next attack was Theo. Theo went in with a Zap Lalo, and we see that he has 8 lightning spells. Usually it's played with 7 and 1. Of course you can use an 8-1 if if you want to support your royal champion, and this is exactly what he wants to do. He wants to damage this single Inferno, and he's throwing one lightning spell there. He will then also throw the Earthquake to damage the CC, will also damage that single, and he's waiting now. He used the first lightning there because he wanted already to damage the royal champion, just to make sure that she really goes down. And we see CC is gone, and he's creating now a bit of a funnel for his royal champion, taking out this mortar so she doesn't go left. She then takes out the other mortar, takes out the archer tower, and with her ability she also takes out that single. Then we see king comes in, and what is interesting, and you should really play this as well, is he is waiting for his king to clean up everything out here before he deploys the ice golems and the queen, because by the king cleaning everything, there is nowhere else to go than straight forward for those ice golems and the queen. And he's using two, which is also very smart, because his queen has time to take out this gold storage, was really annoying there next to that single. Now she takes out the single, and then she will take out that town hall as well. And we see here, just with a Sui, he has gotten already 32-35%, and he has created a very nice path for his loons. So the Slammer goes in down here at the south part of that base, and also the Warden with the main part of the loons, and the rest will be deployed around the corner. Basically he started at 4 and will deploy loons up to 12. And yeah, he still has 2 freeze spells and 1 haste spell, and of course he's using this 1 haste and 1 freeze early to take out the first scatter. The Warden stayed a bit back, however he managed to come close to the main portion of those loons, so he could protect them with his ability. 1 more freeze, I mean both freeze spells were needed for those scatters, and basically the base is gone. Absolutely overkill, because there's lots of loons still flying around, and the king is still up there. He made it all the way from 6 up to 12, cleaned a lot on the outside, trash buildings, etc. Very, very strong attack by Theo. Very nicely played. And next attack is also one of our new team players. It is Sotos GR, and Sotos comes in with a hybrid. And the good thing about this latest update is that you can now use 300 troop spells, so he can take a Yeti to use it for funneling purposes, and he still has 15 miners and 12 hawks. Also, he is using a blimp with a rage to create lots of damage there. And what is also nice here is that he is taking out the clan castle. However, there is a misclick. He wanted to freeze those headhunters, and instead he clicked on a rage spell, and then also the freeze spell he used later on was not really getting the headhunters as he wanted them. Really a pity to have such a misclick in the beginning of an attack. However, he is not losing his temper. He's continuing. He used sneaky goblins to take out the 2 gold or elixir storages down there, and then the Yeti comes in to create basically a funnel and make sure that the queen goes towards the town hall. That eagle was shooting at Sotos healers. I mean, it was really a lot of things went wrong. He was very unlucky in the beginning of this attack. However, he sees here now that what he wanted to achieve, that the queen takes out the town hall, he managed to achieve that, and then he's starting the hybrid. Yeah, town hall finally went down. The eagle is now attacking the hybrid. However, scatter, it's so dangerous. If the eagle attacks your hybrid and the scatter hits it at the same time, it can all be gone in seconds. Unfortunately, this was not the case here. Then next he used his Warden ability to protect it against the multi, and bomb tower was there and the Archer Queen. Basically, base is gone, but we see that the back end of this base is very strong. There's lots of defense buildings, but he had lots of troops still standing. He even had hawks to attack the back end, so it's not a problem for him. Lots of troops are dying. I mean, a lot. There were X-bows, there were cannons, I mean, the Warden, there were wizard towers, so it's a very heavy back end for a hybrid. However, he's managing with royal ability. He will get this Troll Tesla here down at 3, and that base is smashed. Very nice attack. And the fourth attack was Rexjack. Rexjack went in with a Electro Dragon attack. When we saw this base, we said, oh, this is super for Electro Dragons, because you see here, there is lots of chain value at the core of this base. You see that all buildings, they have either one tile distance in between or none. And we know that Electro Dragons, if there is a distance of 2 tiles between the buildings, then the chain stops. But basically here, you see it completely here, scatters everything. Is one tile, which is super for Electro Dragons. And he's going in at the town hall, so he can also use a slammer, and the king and the queen narrowed down that base so that the electrons don't have to fly around too much, and Warden ability is used around the town hall, and he still keeps 2 rage spells for the back end of the base. Now using one, and the reason is obvious. I mean, there is scatters, and there is infernos, and there is the queen and the enemy royal champion, and those are all defenses that can be dangerous for Electro Dragon. So this is why he kept spells for the back end of that base. He didn't use everything at the beginning, and as we see here, there is still 4 Electro Dragons and 1 Red Dragon flying around. It was also a very quick attack. I mean, it was really quick over through that chain value. Very, very nicely played by Rexjack. And the last attack of this war was Erebos, and Erebos comes in with the air hybrid attack. So basically a combination of dragons and super minions, and the start of this attack is also a Sui, and we see a lightning spell and a earthquake used there at the single. However, we will see that, you know, this was the moment where the ability should be used. Erebos missed that, so then he's using the ability later on, and he's missing the single, and then he needs to use a free spell to make sure it goes down. It was key for this attack that the single goes down. Now king is placed in a way that he will destroy that gold mine first on the upper side, and then walk towards 6, and then the queen will funnel the king back towards the scatter. So we see that this attack has bad spells, and obviously if you have bad spells, you want to take out as much splash damage as possible. So the king goes back, and the royal champion took out as well 2 wizard towers, so lots of splash damage is gone, and the town hall is easily reached there, and a blimp is used with a rage spell and no ground troops in that blimp. And the reason is simple: next to the town hall was the clan castle, and Erebos did not want to get out of the clan castle possibly a lava hound. We see 2 headhunters came out, nothing else, so most likely there was a lava hound and goblins in this clan castle. So the air hybrid comes in and takes out the queen, and since the blimp was used without rage, without the wizard, the Warden ability is used now to protect the dragons, and we see bats coming in at 9 and only 1 free spell left. However, looking at the upper part of this base, there is only 1 wizard tower that has splash damage. All other defenses are point defenses, and those pawn defenses cannot shoot quick enough to take out the bats. Basically, expose, they can shoot quick enough, but these expose, the minions, super minions, are tanking them. So yeah, the bats are destroying all defenses, and there are still some red dragons and super minions flying around. Very nice triple. Base is gone and quite a lot of troops still left. 3 dragons down here and super minions. Thanks a lot for watching. We hope you enjoyed this war today, and don't forget to like and subscribe.